Hey y'all, what is up? It is Roy here, and this is Roy's Randomness. And back by popular demand, well, not really popular, but a few people said, hey, you should do another video, so I'm doing it. Anyways, I wanted to do a Bobcat football breakdown. Roy's random 2 cents worth of football opinion is really all it is. Doesn't mean anything, but I appreciate y'all watching. I am actually on my way right now to Texas State Soccer, who is 5-0-1 on the season so far. Best start, I believe, in program history. Playing TCU today. So I'm going to do this video while I'm on my way over to the soccer field. But anyways, overall, we all saw the game. We saw the final. I believe it was 41-12. We saw some things kind of early on that were a little rusty that seemed to smooth out as the game went along. My honest takeaway, let's start with the defense again. The defense overall, I was very happy with once again. The linebackers definitely had better play today. Yesterday, they were all over the field. They were making plays. They were disrupting plays. I was very happy to see the improved linebacker play from our defense. Defensive line, once again, was disruptive. Early on, it seemed like they weren't being as disruptive as they should have been. Not on them. It just seemed like the game plan was working as far as the quick little dumps, the quick little runs. That was kind of catching our defense as we were pushing past their O-line. Overall, though, they kept the play on the outside that made the guys try to beat us on speed, which they could not do. And overall, we controlled that game. I know at one point, I believe in the second quarter, Florida International was at -12 rushing. So that says a whole lot for your defensive line, your linebackers, and even your receivers, because, I mean, that's forcing the guys to run. They're going backwards because they can't find a receiver. So overall, defense, very impressive. I'm going to give them a B+ for yesterday's effort. Right at that verge of an A. They looked really good. I'm just afraid people with some more speed might get behind us as we saw the first week. So we'll see what happens there. Let's go to the offensive line. The offensive line overall, in my opinion, early on looked like the same offensive line. I was very unimpressed. But the offensive line wore down Florida International. The offensive line absolutely started making holes. I even got a photo. I showed it to one of the refs on the sideline. Running backs going through the hole, and you could have driven 3 trucks through that hole. The offensive line absolutely started working. They were pushing. They were getting guys off their blocks. They were getting them downfield. They were making holes for the running game. And you can tell, I mean, come on now. Our running back had 198 yards, I believe it was. Like, absolutely just went hog wild with the football yesterday. So, yes, overall, very, very impressive to see the offensive line step up. They wore down Florida International. They were quicker than Florida International off the ball, and they were disciplined. We didn't have a lot of penalties. I was very happy to see that. And I get over here, and I forget about all this construction here at the soccer field. Now I got to figure out how to get there. But anyways, back to the play. So we've talked about the defense. We've talked about the offensive line. Talked a little bit about the running backs. The running game looked a lot better. Let's just go to the sore spot. And I don't mean to be negative. He played a decent game, but quarterback play must still be improved. Hatcher had way too many unforced overthrows. He was very happy feet once again in the backfield. Even once the line took control of the game, he was still very unsettled looking in the pocket. And did it kill us? No, obviously it did not. We played a good game. We got some scores. Defense really stepped up, made a difference. But I just feel like the offensive play from Hatcher still has to be improved. Like I said, just too many unforced errors, too many overthrows. The receivers bailed him out time and time again, making spectacular catches downfield. It just seems like there's no real effort to make a on-target throw. And we got away with that yesterday because Florida International's secondary was very slow. Our guys burned by them, and they could basically run up under the football. You get against these better teams in the Sun Belt, you're not going to have that ability because the defense is going to be just as quick as us, and we're going to have to figure something out because that's not going to work there. Those passes are going to have to be more accurate, or we're going to continue to see interceptions that are going to kill drives, interceptions that are going to end up costing us some football games. The one he threw, he was just very uncomfortable on it. He was leaning backwards, almost falling backwards when he let it go. It was very underpowered, underthrown, and that's going to have to improve. But overall, again, he didn't kill us. The game went pretty well. Overall, we got the win, and that's what's important for yesterday. But we just want to make sure we continue to see improvement at quarterback and continue to see improvement along that offensive line throughout the entire game and not rely on having to wear somebody down. But anyways, I am at the soccer field, so that is my quick breakdown. I am going to get off of here and be done, but I'm going to try to find a parking spot. I appreciate y'all watching once again. I will try to do these breakdowns every week, as it seemed like a few people liked them, and I appreciate that. So overall, appreciate you once again. Thanks for watching. Eat 'em up, Cats. We're 1-1, going to Baylor next week. Let's see what we can do, and we'll see y'all back at home in 2 weeks. Let's go, y'all.